Hello guys, it is Shivam here. Welcome to a brand new video. So on this video, we are going to simply make a travel app from the scratch with the help of Flutter and Firebase. So on this course, we are going to simply cover user authentication, showing a top tourist destination, managing a traveler's post and many more. So do not forget to hit that like button and let's keep the like aim on this video of 500 likes. I know you will definitely do that, and also hit that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of the upcoming videos we upload on this channel. Now let's get started. So before moving to the code, I will simply show you how our travel app will look alike at the end of this course and what all features we are going to simply cover on this course. So here you can see that this is the sign up page, and here if the user already have an account, then they can click to this signing text and can move to the login page. So this is our login page and this is our sign up page. Now you can know that we are going to use a mail authentication by using a Firebase. So first I'm going to authenticate with the help of mail and then we'll directly move to the home page. So first I'm going to use a name. I'll write Ayush Gupta. Yeah. Now I will just use a random email to simply sign up in the app. Yeah. Now the password, and here I'll simply click to this sign up button and will directly move to the home page. Yeah, so here you can see that we have registered successfully and directly move to the home page. So our mail authentication is working brilliantly, and here you can see that we have landed to the home page, and I have simply kept the app name, which is a travelers and a travel community app. So the reason behind creating this app is that so different travelers who visit a different tourist place can simply add the image of all the places that they have visited on this app, and that post will be directly shown to all the users in the home page, as you can see here. Yeah, so this is the main idea of making this app for a different travelers can simply engage on this app and can know more about a different tourist place where they can simply visit. Right now here you can see that there is a add post button, and this button will simply help the user to add a post, and that post will be shown in the home page with a profile image, and this is a top places button. I know that I'm telling top places button, but I'll show you what the top places button will do here. And just below the our app name there is a search bar which simply says search your destination. Now in this search your destination search bar, the user can simply search for the specific destination that they are looking for, like they can search for New York, Mexico, Bali, Thailand, Indonesia. Now just below the search bar you can see that a different post that have been posted by the user will be shown here with a user image that have posted this post with their name, the place that they have visited, and here I have also shown the location of the place that they have visited. Now the reason behind the showing the location, as you know that if I will simply show the image and I don't show the location, then the other travelers can't know that which exactly this place is. So that's why I'm going to show the location on this app, and here I have simply given an option to add a caption for this place that they have visited. So this is an awesome place that you must visit. So this is a caption that have been added by the traveler, and here you can see that the other user can simply show the engagement by hitting the like and adding a comment. So here when I'll simply hit the like, you can see that the color of the heart will simply change to indicate that the user have simply liked to this post, and they can also like to other posts too. And here if they want to simply add a comment, they'll click to this, and here you can see that all the comment that have been commented by a different users. Now here I'll just write like yeah, something like this, and will simply add the comment, and that comment will be shown here. Yeah, so this is how the different users can show the engagement by hitting that like and adding a comment. Now let's move, and here I'll show you about a add post section. And in the add post section you can see that the traveler can simply add an image, and that image will be simply picked from their phone gallery. Now here I need to add a place name, so I'll just write waterfall, and here I need to add a city name, so I'll just write New York, and a caption, so I'll just write place you must visit. Yeah, so this is a caption that I'm just adding for this post. Now I'll simply click to this post button. So here you can see that post has been uploaded successfully. Text we get here. Now let's move back to the home page, and in the home page you will see that this is the post that I have just added now, and other post you can also see that. So this is how the user can simply post, and that post will be shown in the home page. Yeah, now let's move to the top places section, and when I will simply click to this graphics, then here you can see that this is a top places. By top places I mean to say that a top tourist place where most of the tourists visit every year. So here you can see that I have added Dubai, India, Mexico, France, New York, Bali. So these are the top tourist place. Now the reason for showing the top tourist place over here, so for an example, if the user want to know like what all famous tourist place are there in Dubai, so he will simply click to the Dubai, and they can simply get all the posts related to Dubai. Yeah, now I will simply click to Mexico over here, and this is a top tourist place, and it is also one of the 7 wonders of the world. As you know that here the different travelers can simply visit. So the reason behind adding this section is that, yeah, so if we are making a travel app, then we need to simply cover all the basic thing for the travelers, so that they can simply engage in the app and can use the app to simply know about more tourist places. Now here you can see that there is a search bar, and for an example, if there is not any place that simply showed in the top places section, they can use a search bar also. For just now I will just write a Mexico over here, and it will simply show the Mexico, and when I click to this, and will directly move to the Mexico section. And so here you can see the all the top tourist places in the Mexico that tourists can visit. So this was the basic, or you can say advanced idea of making this travel app, and this is the complete app that we are going to simply make it from the scratch. Now let's get started. Now let's move, and here first I'm going to simply create the home page for our travel app. So here in the leaf folder I will simply create a new folder name pages, and inside the pages folder I will simply create a new file name which will be home.dart, and inside this home.dart file I will simply like use material.dart package, and will write a stateful widget which will be simply a home. Now once we have written home here in the home page, as I want to simply show the image at the top in the home page, so here you can see that in the images folder I have simply added this image, and I am going to use this image as our main, not a complete background, but for the top we are going to use this image in the home page. Yeah, now let's call the image, but as you know that we need to simply move to the perspec.yaml file, and we need to simply call our images folder name, so that I can simply use all the image that I have saved in the images folder name. And here you can see that I have simply called a images folder name. Now let's move to the home.dart file, and here first I am going to simply write a scaffold. Now in the scaffold first I am going to simply write a body, container, child, column, and a children. Now once we have written all this thing, now we'll use image.asset, and here I will use images folder name, and we'll write exact image file name that we have saved over here, which is home.png. Right now here I need to simply pass a width to the image, so I will use media query.offcontext.size.width, so that it can take a complete width of the screen, as we are going to make this app from the scratch. But our main concept will be also that we will make this app highly responsive as we can. So this is the responsive app that we will simply make it from the scratch, so that when we'll simply test the app on the multiple devices, it will be exactly same. Yeah, Now here, that's why I've simply used a media query in the width. Now let's call this page so that I can show you what all code I'm simply writing over here. So I'll move and will simply call the home page, and here you can see the image that I have used. Now simply remove this debug banner from here. So I will just write debug so checked mode banner to false. Yeah, something like this. Now once we have done all this thing, I need to do one thing first. I think so we can increase the height of an image. Yeah, so we'll just write a height, and let's pass media query dot of context dot size dot height divide by 2, and let's pass fit box fit dot cover. Sorry, box fit dot cover, something like this. I hope it is clear. I think so 2 will be too much, I guess. Let's pass up to 3, or 2.5 will be okay. Yeah. So here it is, and I'm going to simply show this image in the home page. Now once we have shown the image, I want to simply show the user profile over here. So let me add some random image of an user in the images folder, right? So here you can see that I have simply added one random image of an boy. Now I will simply show that in the top right screen. So for that I need to simply move here, and as we are going to simply like overlap one widget over the another, because as you can see that it is an image widget, and just above this widget I'm going to simply overlap again image widget, and the text we are going to simply show here. So for that I need to simply wrap up with a stack widget first. So wrap up with a column and we'll rename to a stack widget, something like this. Yeah. Now we can simply use an image.asset, and we'll simply write images folder name, and we'll write boy.jpg. Now here I can simply pass the height 50, width 50, and a fit box fit dot cover, something like this. Yeah, like this. Now you can see the image. I need to bring something over here. So let's pass the margin first. So I'll simply wrap it padding. Rather than passing a margin, we can pass a padding dot only. From the top we can pass up to 40.0, something like this. Now we can simply wrap up with a row widget to move to the right side of the screen. So we'll write main axis alignment dot end. Yeah, now we can provide from the right 20.0. Yeah, so here it is. Now here you can see the image. Now we can simply provide a border radius to this image. So for that I need to just wrap up with a clip react widget, and we need to just write border radius dot circular, and let's pass 60. Now here you can see the image. Now if you want, you can simply pass the elevation to this image. I hope the elevation work over here. So we'll write material elevation 3.0. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, so we need to simply copy, and we need to simply pass a border radius something over here. So here we have simply provided the elevation to this image. Now let's add some text over here, which will be our app name. So I'm thinking that to keep this app name as travelers. Now the reason for keeping the app name travelers is because, as you know, that the main concept that I've simply shown you in the starting of this video, that the different travelers can simply upload a picture on this app and can simply add the location of where they have added this picture, and all the travelers can simply see that pictures and can show the engagement by hitting that like and simply adding a comment in the post the user have done. Yeah, now let's move, and here I'm going to simply show our app name. So here first I will move to the stack widget, because we are going to add a stack widget over the image widget. So that's why we are again using a stack widget here, and we'll just write a text widget, and we'll just write our app name, which is travelers. And here I'm going to simply pass a style, a text style. Now the color, I need to simply pass the color, which will be colors dot white. Font size I will simply pass 20.0, and font weight will be simply font weight dot bold. Yeah, something like this. Now we can increase our font size up to 40. So here you can see the text, but I need to bring something over here. So again I will do one thing. I need to wrap up with a padding edge inset dot only, and I need to pass a padding from the top. So we'll pass top, and here I will just pass like padding from 90.0, or let's pass up to 180.0. So here you can see the travelers. Now I need to simply pass a padding from the left position too. So we'll pass left 30.0, and we'll simply increase a font size up to 70. Will be too much. Let's pass 60. I hope travelers text is okay. If we want, you can do 500. Here I am going to simply use a font style to my text, because I need to simply provide a different font to this text. So for that I need to move to the Google font, and we need to copy some of the fonts from there. So let's move to the Google font website, and I've already selected one of the font name, which is Lato. I hope I have pronounced the word clearly, and it is Lato. So this is the font that we are going to simply use in our app. So I'll simply click to this get font button, and will download the zip file from here, so that I can simply get that TTF file from here. So I'll simply unzip the file, and here it is. Now here I'll simply open a Lato, and we need a Lato bold TTF. So here first I need to simply create a new folder name, which will be a fonts, and in this fonts folder I will simply paste that file that I need to simply use in the fonts folder. Now once we have done all this thing, let's move to the pub.xml, and we need to call this fonts folder and the font that we need to simply use in the app, right? So in the family I just need to write like Lato, and here we'll remove this, and we just need to call our file name, which is Lato bold.ttf. Yeah, now simply run this, so that I can simply call all this thing. Yeah, so the mistake was that I won't call our fonts like in the family. It should be the exact, like when you are simply calling any of the fonts from any of the fonts folder, then it should be exact that the command should be written in the pub.xml file. Otherwise you will face the error that I have just shown you now. Yeah, now let's move to the home.dart back again, and here I will simply write a font family, and we'll simply add our font family name, which is Lato, and we need to simply use this. Now simply hot restart the app here again. Here you can see that how our Lato font family. I have also added a Poppins font here. You can also use a Poppins if you want. It's how you can simply make your app really attractive by adding different type of fonts, and can simply make your app, right? So you can simply test the app with a multiple fonts, and which fonts you like, you can simply keep that font in your app. Now here, once you simply add a font, make sure that you need to simply rerun the app again completely. The hot restart and hot reload won't work over here. You need to simply close a complete VS Code, your emulator, everything. Then you need to simply rerun the app again. Yeah, I hope it is clear. Now once we have run all this thing, now here you can see our Lato font that we have simply used in our text widget. Now once we have shown our app name, now I'm going to simply show some simple thing that indicate what really the app is. So here I will just write travel community app. So for that I need to copy the padding, and rather than copying a padding, just do one thing, just wrap up with a column widget, and we need to copy this text widget here again. We'll simply paste it over here. Now here I will just write like travel, and we'll write community app, something like this. Now once you have written this thing, here we need to simply pass a cross axis alignment dot start, and we need to decrease a font size up to 20, and here it is. Now you can see that there is a to text, and if you want to simply provide a different color, you can remove this family first, and if you want you can provide a different color. It's up to your choice, like what color you want to provide. Maybe this color is okay, I guess. Yeah, so here you can see a travelers and a travel community app. Now once we have done all this thing, I need to do one more thing. Like here I need to simply show the search bar, and the reason for showing a search bar is because as in this travel app the user can simply search for the specific destination pictures, like a different post related to the destination. So for an example, if the user simply search like New York, then it will show all the pictures related to the, not a pictures, by pictures I meant to say that the post that the user will do by setting a location, right? So the, for an example, if the user search a New York over here, it's going to show all the posts related to the New York, and it's going to happen same for the Paris. And if they search Germany, so it's depend on the location that the user write over here in the search field. So yeah, so let's show the search field over here. Now for that I need to simply use a stack widget here again, and here we need to just write a container, a child, a text field. Now in this text field I need to simply pass a decoration, a input decoration. Now input decoration we need to simply pass a border, and we need to pass input border dot none. Yeah, now here we need to simply pass one more thing, which will be like, first let's pass a decoration, a box decoration. Now we'll pass a color, colors dot white, something like this. Now here you can see the text field, but we need to simply pass a margin, and then set dot only. From the left let's pass 30, and from the right let's pass 20. I see 30. Yeah, now here it is. Now we can simply pass a border to this text field or in container. You can say that. Now we'll pass border dot all, and we can simply increase a width 1.5. Yeah, now here we can also provide a border radius to this text field. So we'll write border radius dot circular, and let's pass just 20, something like this. Now let's bring the text field something over here so that I can see the text field. Now for that I will do one more thing. I need to simply wrap up with a material widget here again, so that I can simply provide a elevation to this container. Now for that I need to wrap up with a container here again, and we need to simply cut the margin from here, and we'll paste it over here, something like this. Now we can also use a border radius, so we'll copy the border radius and we'll simply paste it something over here. Now here you can see the text field. Now let's pass the margin from the top. We'll pass from the top. Let's pass up to, we can use a media query dot of context dot size dot height, and we'll simply pass up to 3. Yeah, I think so. Rather than passing a 3, we can pass like 3.4. okay, 2.8. yeah, I need to simply bring at the center of this, like you can see where the image end. So that's why I'm trying to keep it at the center, something like this. I hope it is now in the center. Now it's look good. Now here once we have shown the text field, now I can simply do one more thing. Like here I can simply pass a hint text like search your destination. Now for that I need to simply just write a hint text over here. So here I will, where, over here, not over here, inside a input decoration I just need to pass a hint text, and in the hint text, as I've told you, we'll simply write search your destination. IUN, something like this. Now we can also pass a padding. So here we need to pass a padding as in set dot only. From the left let's pass 20.0. Now once we have shown this text, now I need to simply show the search icon over here. So for that I need to simply write a suffix icon, not a prefix icon. I think so, prefix or suffix, prefix icon. Yeah, prefix icon, and we can simply write icons dot search, something like this. No, not prefix, it's suffix. Sorry, I get confused between a prefix and suffix. Yeah, so here I will use suffix icon, something like this. Yeah, now here you can see the search icon over here. Now here, once we have shown the image, a text field like our app name, something like this, a user image. Now let's move, and here I am going to simply show all the posts that the different user has done. Now here in the outside the stack widget, first I am going to simply create one container. So first I'm just write a container, a child and a column and a children. Now here first I want to simply show the user image, so I will just use image.asset and will write images folder name, and here I will just write boy.jpg, something like this. Now here I need to simply pass the height, so the image that I'm going to use in the container is the user image that they have simply used to, like which user have simply post that image. I hope it is clear. Now here in the height we need to simply pass the height 90 and we can pass the width 90. I think so 90 will be too much. We can pass up to 50 and 50, and we'll simply pass a fit box fit dot cover, something like this. Now here you can see the image. Now we can provide a space from the top, so we'll just write size box height, we'll pass height up to 40, and we can use a across axis alignment dot start, something like this. Why the cross is not working, I don't know. So let's do one thing. We can simply wrap up with a container, not a container, sorry. We need to wrap up with a clip react widget, and in the clip react widget we need to pass a border radius. We'll pass a border radius circular. Let's pass up to, yeah. Now you can see the user image. Now once we have shown the user image, I need to show the name. So for the name I just need to do one thing. So I think so we need to simply pass the cross over here rather than passing something over there. So now it will work. Yeah, so here I need to use a row widget, and here a text widget here again. So why to write a text widget again and again? So we'll copy it and we'll simply paste it over here, and here I will just pass the username which is Shivam. So let's pass Shivam Gupta over here, and we'll simply change the color to colors dot black. Yeah, now we can use a size box with 10.0 will be okay. Yeah, now here once we have shown the container, we can show the margin as in set dot only. From the left let's pass 30.0. Yeah, so here you can see the user picture and his name. Now I think so width is okay. Now once we have shown this thing, now we can simply show the image over here. Now for the image I need to simply first pass a decoration, a box decoration colors dot white. So I have saved one Taj Mahal image which is on Agra. So yeah, so we'll simply use that image over here. So we'll write image dot asset, and here I will use images folder name and our file name which is Taj Mahal, and here I will use .jpg, something like this. Now I hope that spelling is correct. There is not any bug. Why I have saved over here? I need to move over here. Sorry for that. Yeah, now we can see the image, but we need to simply show outside a row widget. Now here you can see the image. Now once we have shown this image, we need to use a size box here again, and we'll pass up to 20.0. Yeah, now one thing I need to do is that first I need to simply pass a margin from the right position also, something like this. Yeah, now let's pass the margin so that I can show you how our container will look alike. It's 3.0, and we need to do one thing. I hope that elevation is not appearing too much because we need to wrap up with a container. We need to cut a margin from here. We'll simply paste it over here. As I'm trying to just make the UI for this travel app, but later on as we move to this series, I'm going to simply connect a backend to this app. So do not need to worry, as this is just a UI. So first we make the UI, then we'll simply connect a backend and show all the data from the Firebase, right? Now we can simply, here you can see the container, but there is one more thing. We need to simply pass a padding and all. So here I will simply wrap up with a padding agent set dot only from the top like 5.0 and from the left 5.10.0. Let's pass 10. Yeah, 10, something like this. Now here you can see the user image and the name, like which user have simply post this. Now we can use a border radius to this image, so not an image, to this container. So we'll write border radius dot circular, let's pass 20, and we'll pass same border radius to our material widget, something like this. Now here you can see it. I hope it is okay. Now once you have done all this thing, we can simply add a caption, because we'll also allow the user to enter the caption for the post that they have done. Yeah, now to add a caption, I need a text widget here again, and just below this I will just use a lorem ipsum text, yeah, to show the caption. So here I will use height 5.0 and just add me a lorem ipsum. Yeah, so here you can see that this is how we can simply show the caption to the image that the user have added. Now one more thing about this app is showing a location of this place that have been simply uploaded by the user. So to show the location, like if I will show the location, then the different travelers will simply know that which location is it. So here I need to simply use a row widget here again. So for the row I need to write row children, and first I'm going to simply show the icon, which will be the icon, and here I will use icons dot, and let's pass the icon which is the location on, and we can simply pass the color. We'll pass colors dot blue, something like this. Now here you can see the icon. Now once we have shown this, we can simply show the location, and we can pass the monument name like Taj Mahal, Agra, India. Yeah, so this is how the user can simply add a location of that image that they have uploaded, and here we'll simply pass colors. I think so black will be okay, and we need to just make it bold, something like this. And if you want, you can increase the font size up to 18. Yeah, I hope it is okay. We can pass the padding agent set dot only from the left. Let's pass 10.0. Yeah, so here it is. Now here you can see the location of that specific place and the caption that the user have added. Yeah, I hope it is clear. Now to show the engagement on this post, we need to also allow to add a like and comment thing. Yeah, so for that I need to just use a row widget here again, and in the children I just need to show the icon, and the icons dot favorite outline. Yeah, we need to simply change the color, which will be colors dot black, and we can use 54. I guess 54 is okay. We can increase the size at 30.0, or let's pass 40. 40 will be too much, 30 is okay. Yeah, now once we have done this thing, we need to use a text widget here again. Copy our text widget, we'll paste it something over here, and here we'll just write like, something like this. We don't need on a bold form, we'll change it to W500 and change to 20, or 18 is okay. I guess we can use size box width 10.0, width 10.0, something like this. And we can also show the comment thing. So for that I need to simply copy this, paste it over here. For comment I will just use a comment outline. Yeah, I hope it is okay. Past 28 and we'll simply change it to comment. Yeah, so here it is. Now we can use a size box, height 10.0, something like this. We need to also provide a space from the bottom, so we'll write 50 or 30, 40 will be too much, 30. Yeah, so here it is. And now we can use some spacing. I guess spacing is very necessary. Padding as inside dot. So now let's move forward with this app, and here, as you know, that user will simply going to post the different pictures of a different places that they have simply visited in this app. So here we need to also allow the user to add a post. So here I'm thinking that where we have simply shown the user picture, just beside this I'm going to show the option to add a post. So for that I need to simply move here, and here, where I think so, here, yeah, where we have shown the image, I think so, over here. Yeah, so where we have shown the image, just here I need to simply show that. So for that I need to simply first create a container, and here I need to just write a decoration, a box decoration, and in the box decoration I need to simply pass the color, which will be the colors dot white, and here I need to pass a child icon, and in the icon we just need to write icons dot add, and here I'll just pass the color, which will be colors dot blue. Yeah, so here you can see the icon over here. Now I need to increase a size, and will also need to provide the elevation, so it will just look like a button, like the user can simply press to this button and can add a post. Yeah, so for that I need to simply first increase the size of an icon that we have added. So I'll increase the size of an icon up to 30, and here I need to simply pass the padding as inside dot all, and here I'll just pass a 5. Yeah, now here I can simply pass the border radius, so I'll just write a border radius dot circular, and let's pass, I think so, 10 will be okay. And here we need to simply wrap up with a material widget, so that I can simply pass an elevation, so that material elevation 3.0, and we'll copy this border radius and we'll simply paste it something over here. Yeah, now it's look like a button. Yeah, I think so, it looks like button. And now we can simply pass a size box, and we can pass a width 20.0 is okay, I guess, or let's pass 10. 10 is also okay. Yeah, so here you can see that when we'll simply tap to this, we'll simply get an option to add a post, and here when we'll tap to this, we'll simply navigate to the profile page. So this was an option to add a post by the user. Now here on this app, like on the travel app, here I'm going to add one more feature. Like here I will simply show the location thing, like map, you can say location map, where when will the user will tap to this, they will simply navigate to one page, and on that page I'm thinking that I'm going to show all the top places that have been visited by a different travelers. Like you can keep like New York or Bali, Thailand, or let me know some more of the locations like in India, Mexico. So these are the some top places, or top 7 wonders of the world that the most of our travelers visit. So while like they will tap to the New York, then they can see all the posts related to the New York that have been posted by the user. So this was the thing that I am simply adding on this app to like make it more user friendly, and the user can simply engage to a different places that have been shown on this app. Yeah, now for that I need to do one more thing. Like here first I need to simply remove this main axis alignment dot end, And here first I need to simply copy this material widget and will simply something paste it over here, and I will use a spacer so that I can provide enough space between this icon, or you can say a button, and this two icons that we have simply written over here. Yeah, now here I'm thinking that to use some of the interesting graphic image for this icon, so that user can simply press to that and can navigate to that page that I've just told you now. So let me add some of the graphic image in the images folder so that the user can simply use that image. Yeah, so here you can see that I have simply added this graphic image to show a different location in the world. So I think so it look cool. Yes. Now this is the complete home page that we have made over here. Now let me know how did you like this home page for our travelers app, and if you haven't hit that like button till now, then what you are waiting for? So show your support by hitting that like button and be a part of this awesome Flutter family by hitting that subscribe button, because I'm noticing that while many of you are loving our videos but haven't hit that subscribe button yet. So show your support by hitting that subscribe button. Both like and subscribe button are totally free. So hit that and show your support by hitting that like and subscribe button. Yeah. Now let's move with our Travelers app. And in the Travelers app, as I told you that I'm going to simply show the top places when the user will simply click to this graphic image, as you can see. And here I will simply move to the pages folder and will simply create a new file name which is top places dot dot. Yeah, now here first I'm going to simply import the package by using material dot dart. Yeah, and here we'll just write a stateful widget name and we'll simply pass our page name which is top places. Now once we have done all this thing, I just need to write a scaffold, a body, container, child, and a column. Yeah, so column and a children. Yeah, so once we have written all this thing, now here in the top places page I need to simply show the headline of this page which is top places and a back button, so that when the user will click to this back button they will simply navigate to the home page. Yeah, so for that I need to simply create a row first, and in the row I will just write a children, and here I just need to first show the icon that I've told you. So for the icons, I will use arrow back iOS. So we'll write arrow back iOS new outline. And here we'll simply wrap up with a container first. And in the container, first I need to simply pass a decoration, a box decoration, a color, which will be the colors dot white. Yeah, something like this. Now here let me navigate to the top places page so that I can show you what all code I am simply writing over there. So here we'll move to the top places page, and in the top places first I need to simply change what we'll do, we'll simply change the color of this container first. So rather than passing a white, I'm thinking that let's pass blue, and we'll simply change the color of my icon to white. I think so it will look cool, I guess. Yeah, now here we'll simply pass the padding edge insert dot all, and we can pass up to 5. Now we can simply pass a padding, or you can say a margin, so that I can simply see all the things. So we'll edge insert dot only, and we need to just pass from the top 50.0. Now I won't pass a margin from the left. I will tell you why I'm not passing a margin from the left to this complete container, because here I will use a padding widget and will simply pass a padding dot only from the left 20.0. Yeah, so here it is. Now I need to simply pass a border radius, so I'll use a border radius dot circular, and will simply pass a 30. So here you can see this. Now I need to simply increase a size, and here I can do one more thing. We can wrap up with a material widget. We can pass the elevation 3.0, and we can again use a border radius and will simply paste it something over here. Now once we have done all this thing, I need to simply show the text widget. As you know that we need to simply show the top places name over here, so we'll use a text widget here again, and in the text widget I'll just write a top places places, and here I will use a style, text style. We need to just pass a color, which will be colors dot blue. Font size will be like 20.0 and font weight will be simply bold. Yeah, so these are all the thing. Now here you can see the top places. Now I can use a size box so that I can provide enough space, and for that I will use media query dot of context dot size dot width, and will simply write divide by 2, or let's pass up to 4, and we can increase the font size up to like 30, something like this. And here I just need to pass 3.5, or let's pass up to 5. Yeah, something like this. Now once we have shown this page name, which is top places, now here I'm going to simply create some circular container. So in this circular container, I'm going to simply show all the famous place name that I've told you. So for that, I've simply added the image like Dubai, France, India, Mexico, New York, so Bali. So these are the some like most visited tourist place that I want to simply show in this top places section, right? Now if I missed any of the top tourist place, then don't need to worry. You can simply add the image and can add the top places in your app. So I will show you how you can add that, but for now I will simply show this six top tourist places over here. Yeah, now here I'm going to simply create a container with media query dot of context dot size dot width, and here I'm going to simply pass a decoration, a box decoration, and here I need to simply pass the color, which will be the colors dot white. Yeah, now I think so we have written inside a container widget, so we'll simply paste it outside the row widget. And here first I'm going to simply show you the container. I hope that it will be visible for you, also for me. So for that I need to simply pass the elevation 3.0, and here I need to simply pass a child, a column, and a children. Yeah, now in the children, first I'm going to simply show one image for just now, and then we'll write images and we'll write bali.png. Yeah, I hope that we have written jpg, it's not png, jpg. So here you can see the image, and we need to just pass the height like 120, width 120, and a fade box fit dot cover. Yeah, so here you can see the image, and also a container is also visible. Now we can simply pass the size box, height, let's pass 20.0 is okay, I guess. We don't need too much height. And here I need to simply pass a border radius. So for that I'll write border radius dot only. From the top left I'll use radius dot circular, will pass 30, and for the top right I will just write radius dot circular 30, something like this. Now we need to also pass this over here so that I can see that. I can't see that. Yeah, so I'll copy this and we'll paste it something over here, right? Yeah, it is visible, I hope it is. If not, then sorry. Then here I will simply wrap up with a expanded widget to simply use a complete height of the screen, something like this. Why it won't work? Why it won't work? It should work. Why it won't work? Yeah, not over here, over here, because the material widget, it simply overlap a container widget. That's why we need to simply pass something over there. Yeah, so once we have shown this, the image, now we need to simply wrap up with a row widget. Now in the row widget I'm going to simply show the 2 places over here, like a 6 total places in this screen. Yeah, so for that I need to do one thing. You need to pass a padding agent set dot only. From the left let's pass 20.0, and from the right let's pass 20.0. From the top let's pass 30.0. Yeah, now Once we have done all this thing, we need to use a stack widget. Now the reason behind a stack widget is very interesting. I will tell you why I have used a stack widget. Let's pass a children to this stack widget, and here it is. Yeah, now we need to just pass 180 and up to 180. So here it is. We can increase the height of image, so don't need to worry. Let me see the perfect height of an image accordingly. Yeah, now the reason for using a stack widget, because I want to show the place name over here. So for that I have used a stack widget. I hope it is clear. Yeah, this much height is okay, I guess. Now here I will just write a container. Now in the container I need to just write a decoration, a box decoration. Now the color, we are going to simply pass colors dot black and a different shade, and here I need to simply pass a child and a text widget, where outside this we'll write child, and I need to simply get a text widget. So for that I'll copy this text widget and will simply paste it over here, something like this. Now here, once we have simply pasted it, I need to just write a place name which is Bali, and here I'll simply change the color to white. Yeah, now if you want you can do bold, don't need to worry for the font weight, but I'm thinking that if we have added some font family, why to waste it, let's add over here. So this is font weight Pacifico, and we can paste font weight dot bold. Yeah, something like this. Now here we can do one thing, we can copy this and we'll simply paste it over here. Yeah, rather than providing a complete color to this container, what to tell, I think so, rather than providing complete color to this container, I can simply bring this container over here so that it will look good. As I've told you that I didn't plan anything before for this video. I'm simply coding with you all, and the design that simply come in my mind, I'm simply doing with you all. So I didn't like I have planned anything and I'm simply coding by seeing the design or something. Like, no, I'm simply designing with you all and coding with you all, like at this time. Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking that how it will look good while adding a different container in the name. Yeah, yeah. So for the margin, as insert dot only from the top will simply pass like 150 over here. For that I need to remove the height from here, and you can see this, but let's pass up to 200, I guess. I think so. To push it completely down, I need to increase it up to 280 or 250. Yeah, so this is how we can show the place name. Now we can simply center it with a center widget. If you want, you can do that. Yeah, Bali, like this. Yeah, now we can simply provide a border radius to this image by using a clip react widget. We'll use clip react border radius dot circular. Let's pass 20. 20 is okay, and we can do same for here. Border radius dot only. We need to provide from bottom left and right. So bottom left radius dot circular 20, and from the bottom right radius dot circular 20. Yeah, so here it is, and we have simply show the place name which is Bali over here. If you want, you can increase the size, which is Bali. Yeah. So once we have shown our first place name, now we can simply show our second place name. Yeah, now it's look good. Now we can simply copy this material widget and we'll simply paste it something over here, and here it simply shows our second place name, but there is an error, like it is pixel is overflown by. So for that we can decrease up to 10 and 10. Yeah, Now we can use main axis alignment dot space between. Yeah, or if you want, you can decrease the width of an like up to 180, or let's keep 190, and we can pass same 190 over here. Yeah, something like this. You can do this to provide enough space. It's up to your choice, like how you want to design this. Yeah, so here we can see the enough space between two these places. Now we'll simply change the name to like India, and here we'll just change a name to India. Yeah, something like this. So it simply shows a second place name. Now we need to copy the row widget here again, and we'll simply paste it over here, where over here we can use a size box, height, let's pass 20.0, and now I can simply change a name to Mexico. Yeah, and we'll now change a name to Mexico. Now the fourth place name, I think so, France. Let's pass France, and here it's Eiffel Tower, and we'll write France Tower. Yeah, so France, Mexico, France, India, and let's add two more places, which is, I think so, I've added like, now there is a overflow error. So to solve that error, you do one thing. You need to simply wrap up the column widget with a single child scroll view, so that you can simply scroll this. Yeah, and you can see all the things. Now for the, we can use a New York, and here I will just change a name to New York, something like this. Now New York, and Dubai. So Dubai is also left, so we'll write Dubai. Yeah, so Burj Khalifa, and here I'll just write Dubai. Yeah, so here you can see that we have simply added all the top places in the top places section. Now I can simply pass the size box, height like 50.0. Now if I have left any of the top tourist place, then you can add that. I've just created this for the app to simply show the top places in our app. Yeah, it is clear. So our top places UI design is also done. So I'm telling it UI design, but I know that I will simply connect a complete backend to this app by using a Firebase. So do not need to worry. Yeah. Here you will see that how I have simply added a login and sign up page. So the login and sign up page, here you can see that is the login and sign up page that we have already made before on this channel. So I've already uploaded a video before on this channel where I have made a login and sign up page from the scratch. You can simply follow that video, or I will try to simply paste a link in the comment box, and through that you can simply get a complete video of like login and sign up screen that we have made from the scratch on that video. So the same design we are going to simply use on this our travelers app, and let me show you our screen first. So here you will see that this is the sign up page, but here you can't see the image because I haven't added an image. So let me add the image first, then I will show you how the complete sign up page look over here, not there. So here you can see that this is how our sign up page looks, where we have added some of the graphics and the sign up option where the user can simply enter their name, email and the password, and can simply sign up in the app. And in the login page you can see that we have added some other graphics in the login page with a same email and password text field, so that the user can enter the email and password text field and can directly log in the app. and with a sign in button, and through this don't have an account, like if the user don't have an account, they can simply navigate to the sign up page, and if they have an account they can simply navigate to the signing page. So these are the two important pages that will simply help the user to authenticate in the app and directly move inside the app, which is our travelers app, right? So let's move to the Firebase first, and we are going to simply add a complete authentication, and then we are going to handle a cloud Firestore and Firebase storage, right? So let's move to the Firebase first, and in the Firebase we need to simply write our project name. So our project name is Travelers. I hope that spelling is correct. Yeah, for this app name, this is just an app name. Yeah, and we'll click to the continue button, and here we'll click to continue again, and we'll use our default account for Firebase, and we'll create project. So as you can see, Firebase is preparing our project, so wait for a few seconds until it is done. Then we are going to simply add a mail authentication that I have just told you now. Now click on continue button, and we'll directly move to the Firebase, and here you can see that in the Firebase we can successfully connect iOS, Android and web app with a Firebase. Now first I'm going to simply connect iOS app, then I will show you how to connect the Android app. So here we'll move to the iOS, and in the iOS first we need to simply get a Apple bundle ID. So for the Apple bundle ID, let's move to the Xcode first. So we'll simply open a Xcode from here, and here we'll move to the runner, signing and capabilities, and we'll need to copy our bundle identifier from here, and we'll simply paste it in the Firebase. So here it is, and we'll simply paste it over here. Now click on register app, and we need to simply download our Google service-info.plist file from here, and we need to simply paste it in the Xcode. Yeah, so if you have any older file, then simply remove that and just rename the file again. So I'll simply rename the file name as it is, and will simply paste it below the info and click on finish. So here it is done, and we have successfully connected the iOS app. Now click on next, 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 continue to the console, and here we have successfully added the iOS app. Now let's move to the Android app, and in the Android app we need an Android package name. So let's close this Xcode first, and here we'll move to the Android app build.gradle file, and we'll simply copy this like application ID, and we'll simply paste it over here. Now click on register app, and we need to again download one file, and we need to paste it in Android app folder, right? So download this file, and once we simply get this file, now if you have any older file, then simply remove this and rename the file. So here I will simply rename the file as it is, and will simply paste it Android app folder, and we'll move to the build.gradle again, not over here, over where, let me tell you. So we need to copy this first, and we need to move to the Android build.gradle, and here we need to simply paste it in the class path. So I will just paste that over here, and please make sure that as I am writing a class path, it should be exactly what you will write in your VS Code. Now if there will be any mismatch, or if you forget to add any type of colon or anything, then you won't get the result, and it will simply throw the error. So make sure that it is a very necessary step when you are adding a Firebase for both Android and iOS, that do not skip the process. Like, and if you forget to add any type of colon or any type of command in the VS Code, the app won't run, and it will simply throw the error. Yeah, so once you have done all this thing, now let's move to the our plugin, and in the plugin I'll move to the build.gradle, and here we need to paste it something over here, and we need to simply paste it in the plugin section, and here we need to add something like this. Now once we have done all this thing, now you can simply add a different dependencies and something over here, and we need to copy, and we need to paste it something over here. So once you have done all this thing, now click on next and continue to the console. Now if you are still facing some of the errors, like if you are using any old version of Flutter or VS Code, then you might face any version error. So I'll simply recommend you to follow my Barber app series. Now in the Barber app series, I have tell you how to simply run a real app in your Android device and how to face each and every problem in the VS Code that you can face while running your first app in your Android emulator, right? So this is the easiest process that I can simply tell you. If you are facing any of the error and still you are facing the error, then I will recommend you the best solution is that use a Stack Overflow website and a chat GPT, because a chat GPT AI can simply help you to solve a lots of error. And I always recommend a software developer to use these two platforms to solve any type of errors they are facing. Yeah, so this is the easiest solution I can give you for problem you can face while connecting the app for both Android and iOS. I hope it is very clear. Yeah, now let's move, and here we'll move to the Firebase, and first we need to simply add our mail authentication. So let's move to the authentication first, and we need to simply click on get started button, and in the sign in method we need to simply enable our email and password, because as you know that we are simply going to add a mail authentication here. So once we have done all this thing, let's move to the Firestore database, and we need to simply change some of the security rules from here so that we can simply upload our data over here. Now click on create database, click on next, create button, and Cloud Firestore will set up some security rules over here. Now move to the rules, and in the rules we need to simply change our rules from false to true so that we can successfully upload our data to the Cloud Firestore. Yeah. So once we have done all this thing, now we can successfully upload our data to the Firestore database. So let's move to our sign up page first. So first we are going to simply add a backend for our sign up page, but before that let's add a toLine in our void main section so that I can simply integrate a Firebase. So I'll just write async widgets flutter binding dot ensure initialized, and we'll just write await Firebase. Sorry, I think so we haven't added some of the packages like in our prospect.ml file. So let's add some of the important packages so that we can simply add a Firebase in our Flutter app. Yeah. So we'll simply move to the Pub.dev first, and in the Pub.dev I will just search our first package name, which is Firebase core, and in the Firebase core we'll move to the installing, and we need to copy just a package and we'll simply paste it over where, over here in the dependencies section. And our second package will be Firebase auth, so that we can simply integrate authentication. So we'll move to the Firebase auth, move to the installing, copy the package, and we'll simply paste it something over here. Now the third package will be like Cloud Firestore, so that we can upload our data to the Firestore database. Move to the installing again, copy this package, and we'll simply paste it something over here. Now the third package is done. Now the fourth package will be image picker. The image picker, as you know that it will simply help us to pick the image from the phone gallery. So I'll copy this, paste it over here. Now the fifth package is Firebase storage, so that we can upload our data to the Firebase storage. Copy this, simply paste it over here. So 1 2 3 4 5, what's left? A random string. Now the random string package will help us to provide a unique string to the each document that we'll upload in the Firebase, and it is very important. I will tell you where we'll need that. Now once you have added all this package, now if you run this package, then according to the Flutter version you are using, you can simply face an error, but do not need to worry. You can simply fix the error by removing all the versions from the each package, and it will take a version accordingly the Flutter version you are using. Right now simply run all the package and you will see that the error will be gone simply. Yeah, so all the package has been run successfully. Now let's move to the Firebase not main.file, and we'll just write Firebase dot initialize app. Yeah, so these are the two commands that are very necessary. Now once you have done all this thing, let's move to the sign up page, and in the sign up page now we are going to add a complete authentication for our mail authentication. But as you know that I have already made 10 to 12 as before on this channel, and I have used like mail authentication maybe 8 to 9 times, and I think so. If you have followed that series, then you already know that how to integrate a mail authentication in the app. So I will just won't show you a complete process of adding a mail authentication. Like I will simply copy the code from my old source code that I have and will simply paste it over here, and we can use successfully use a sign up page. Yeah, because if I'll explain you the each lines that I have told many times before, then the video length of this app will be very long, right? So you can simply pause a video and can simply write a code, or if you want to simply get a source code, you can simply get it from the description box. Yeah. So in the sign up page, here you can see that I have simply wrote like a string, email, password, and the name. Now the reason for writing a string, password, and the name is because like here you can see that the user need to simply enter a name, email, and the password. Right now, to enter a name, email, and the password, first they need to simply like now to get all the thing that they will simply enter on this text field. That's why we have used a text editing controller. Now this text editing controller will simply get all the text that the user input on this text field. Like for an example, in the name they have wrote like Shivam Gupta. Now to get this name Shivam Gupta, we need to use a text editing controller so that we can simply control all the text that the user enter on this name text field. So that's why I have simply wrote a name controller where we are going to simply get all the text that user simply input in a name text field. Now once we have get that, we can simply store that in a name string. So that's why I've created one string and a text editing controller, and now here I've simply created a registration function which will be simply called when the user will press to this sign up button, right? Now if any of the thing is empty or null, then we won't execute the registration function. So that's why I've simply written that all the text fields should be filled to execute this registration function. And if then here I've simply written that dot create user with email and password function. Like once it is true, like if all the text fields are simply filled, then we'll simply call this function to simply authenticate with the help of email and password, right? And here we can simply test that if the weak password has been entered by the user, then we can simply show that password provided is too weak. And if the email that entered by the user is already he used before to sign up in the app, then we can simply show that account already exists. Yeah, so these are the all the easy functions that we can simply use in the Firebase mail authentication, right? I hope it is very easy for you all, because as I've told you, I've used many times before, so you know that how to simply use this mail authentication. Now let's move here. So once the user have simply created the account in the Firebase, we need to simply upload the data that they have entered over here in the Cloud Firestore, so that we can simply track the user data and can add like which user have posted which post and with their name and all the detail. Yeah, so here to upload that I need to simply write a map, and in the map first I'm going to simply write a map, and here we'll pass a string dynamic. Now the map is a combination of key and value pair, so our key is string and the value is dynamic. Now here I'll just pass a map name which is user info map, and once we have passed all this thing, we can simply show the name of an user, and we'll just write a name controller.text to get his name, like name controller where the text has been stored. Now dot text will simply help us to get that text that have been stored in the name controller, and it will be simply shown over here. And this is a string and this is a dynamic character that I was simply talking you about. Yeah, I hope it is clear. Now once we have written name, the second thing is email. So we'll write email and we'll just write email or mail, I think so, it's mail controller.text, and now the password, which sorry, why I'm writing a password, I don't want to show the password. uh, that will be like playing with a user security. Yeah, so don't show the password over here. Now we need to simply get one image of an user so that I can simply show the image over there. Now the image that I'm going to simply use over here is a random image link. So this is the image link that will simply pass on the image. Now here I'm going to write a string ID. Now here the reason like why we have passed a random string in our prospect YAML file, and here we'll just write a string ID, and I'm going to provide a unique ID to the each user because I need to simply track, as I've told you that we need to track like a user detail, like which user have posted this post, and to track that and add that post at the exact user location. So that's why I'm going to provide a unique ID to the each user. I hope it is clear. Now here we'll just pass a unique alphanumeric character to our string, which is ID, and here I can simply write a ID and we'll pass that ID. Something over here, we'll just write ID, something like this. Now once we have done all this thing, now we can simply add the data in the Firestore database. So for that, here you will see that in the how the services folder appear over here. Now let me explain, don't worry. So this is the services folder that I have simply created, and the shared preference.dart. Now the shared preference is something that will simply help you to store the data locally. Now the reason for storing a data locally is because each time we can't call a data from the server to show the things in the app, that will simply make the app like very slow. Like each time we need to simply call a data from the server to show the username, so we'll simply store some of the data locally in our device, like his ID, his name, the email, the image that I've shown you. Yeah, so that's why I've used a shared preference.dart. And when you are writing shared preference, make sure that you need to write shared preferences dependencies in the prospect YAML. I hope it is clear. Now once we have done all this thing, now let's move to the services folder and we'll simply create a new file named database.dart. And in this database.dart file, we'll simply store all the functions related to the Firestore, like we are going to simply handle a Firestore. So here I'm going to simply create a class name which is database methods. Yeah, something like this. Now here I will just write a future add user details, and here I'll just pass a map because I want to simply upload a map over here. So we'll just write a string dynamic and we'll simply pass the map name which is user info map, something like this. And here I need to simply pass the unique ID which is string ID. Now we'll write async return and we'll just write await Firebase Firestore dot instance dot collection, and in the collection I am going to simply create a users collection with a doc ID, and will use a set method so that I can simply upload a data to the Firestore database. So it will simply create a users collection where, let me show you. So in the Firebase, let's move to the Cloud Firestore, and here you can see the collection. It will simply, you can't see the collection, but it simply says start collection. So it will simply show the users collection with a specific doc ID, and the details will be uploaded over here. Yeah, I hope it is clear. Now let's move back to the sign up page, and here I will just write await database methods dot, and we'll just write add user details and user info map ID. Now once the data has been uploaded to the Firestore database, we need to simply show the toast message like data has been uploaded successfully, or like user has successfully registered in the app. Yeah, so to handle that I will show the scaffold messenger dot off context dot, and we'll use to show a snack bar over there, and we just write a snack bar. Yeah, and in the content I just need to use a text widget, and in the text widget I'll just write registered successfully, just like this. And we can simply pass a style text style. Now the font size, let's pass 20.0, and let's pass the color, which will is colors dot green. Now here it is a successful message, so it is a green light. Now why I'm telling a green light, if you followed my old series, then you know the reason why I'm telling a green light, because it is like a successful message and the user can successfully move inside the app. So to show that green light, here I need to just pass a background color, and we'll just write colors dot green. Yeah, now if there will be some statement that is not true, then they will show the red light. Yeah, so this is something that simply make your app interesting. Yeah, now once we have done all this thing, now once we have shown the snack bar, now we can simply push the user to the home page, and in the home page we just need to write navigator dot push replacement, and here I'm going to just write a material page route, and here I'm going to simply write our context, and now I'm going to simply write like our home page. Yeah, it is right, home page. So here we have done, but there still left a lots of things in the sign up page. Like as I've told you, we are also going to store a data locally, so we haven't called a shared preference till now. So I'll simply write some of the data to call all the details. So I'll just write await shared preference helper dot save display name, and here I'm going to simply save the username. So write name controller dot text, and we'll do same for the email, his ID and the image, right? Yeah, so here I have written all the function to save the data locally. Now here comes one more thing, like to handle a text on the each text field, I need to simply pass the controller that we have simply written over here. So for that I just need to write a controller over here, and it is a name controller, so I'll just pass a name controller. We'll do same for the email controller, so we'll write controller which is a mail controller, and we'll pass same for the password which is a password controller. Yeah, I hope it is correct. Yeah, it is correct. Now here you can see the text field, but you can see that I can't see the cursor. Now in the text field you can also change a cursor color. Now if you don't know like how to simply like what all things are there in the widgets, and if you are new to the Flutter and you want to simply know more about the widgets, then as we have already made a complete Flutter course for the beginners, you can simply find the video in my channel, and if there would be a chance, then I will simply try to paste a link in the comment box. You can also go it from there, because that video will help you to clear a lots of things like about a map, function and everything, like a different widgets that we widely used in this project and many projects before. So I will recommend you to please watch that video. Yeah, that will simply help you a lot. Now here I just need to pass a cursor color, so we'll pass color and we'll pass colors dot white. Yeah, now I can simply see the cursor over here. Now I can simply pass a padding also. We'll pass padding edge insert dot only from the left. Let's pass 30.0. Yeah, so now we can simply write a name. We can pass this two cases in all the text field. Yeah, so name, email and the password. Now here let's add, like when I click to the sign up button, then what we need to execute. So for that, wrap up with a gesture detector, and in the on tap method we just need to write like if the password controller.text is not equals to space, and we'll do same for our name. Controller.text is not equals to space, like it is not empty. The user need to simply fill all these details to simply authenticate in the app. And once they have filled all this detail, then we'll simply use our string that I've told you to simply store the data. And name, password, and email. Email is reft, so write mail controller.text, something like this. Now we need to simply pass on the set state so that we can simply assign it quickly, and we'll simply paste it inside a set state. And once we have done all this thing, we can simply move to the registration function. Yeah, here it is done, I guess. Now we can successfully test our sign up page. So simply hot restart the app, but hot restart won't work over here because we have added lots of packages and everything. So I'll recommend you to simply close a complete VS Code emulator, then rerun the app again. Yeah, so our app has launched successfully, as you can see here. Now I will simply show you how to sign up in the app. I will use a random account over here. So in the name, I will simply pass my name, which is Shivam. So I'll just write Shivam and we'll write Gupta. Yeah, now in the email, I will just write a random email here again, and we'll write gmail.com, and same for the password. Now I'll simply click to this sign up button, and here our registration function will be called, and yes, we have registered successfully and directly moved to the home page. So our mail authentication is working brilliantly, as you can see here, and we directly move to the home page of the app. Now let's check to the Firebase, because as we are also going to upload a data to the Firestore database. So let's move to the Firebase, and here you can see that we need to simply go to the Firestore database to check our users collection that have created in a cloud Firestore. So here you will see the users collection, as you can see here, with a specific doc ID that we have simply provided to Shivam. And here you can see that I've used this email to just sign up in the app, and this is the unique ID, the name, and the image. So here you can see that our mail authentication is working brilliantly, and I have just used the same email and the name to authenticate in the app. Yeah, so our sign up page is done. Now let's move to the login page, and here first let's move to the login page first, and here I will just move to the login page, and this is a login page. And in the login.dart file, I will show you that we have added like a string, which is email and the password. Now the email and the password is because, as you can see, that there is just a two text field, which is email and the password. So we need to simply get a text from this two text field, and we need to simply store in email and the password. But in the sign up page, there was a name, that's why I have used three strings over there. I hope it is clear. Now the use of my name, my ID, and my image is also there. I will show you where we are going to simply use this as our login function. Now here you will see that I have simply created a user login function, and here I'll pass the function name, which is sign in with email and password. So this function will help us, the user, to simply sign in with the email and password that they simply enter on this two text field, right? Now once they have simply signed in, then here I will simply like save the data locally, because in the sign up page, as you can see that we are saving the data locally by using a shared preference. But if for an example, if the user have deleted this app and they simply install the app from the Play Store and they simply log in the app with their email and the password, then we need to simply get the detail from the server and save that locally in the shared preference. Now if you are making the app, then you need to simply think about like each case that the user can face while running this app. So then you can simply make a user friendly app from the scratch, because as a developer we need to simply think about each case that the user can simply face while running the app. Yeah, so that's why this is the case, and this is the main case that we can simply face while adding a login function. I hope it is very clear. Now let's move to the database.dart file, and we need to simply use a query snapshot so that I can simply get a specific document and the details that have been saved in that document, right? So for that I just need to write a future, and here I'll just write a query snapshot, and we'll just write get user by the email. So we'll write by email, and here I will just simply match the email that the user will enter on this text field. So here you can see the email field, and we are going to simply match the user email, and once we have successfully matched that, then we'll simply get the detail and we'll simply store that locally, right? Now here I'll just need to pass a string, and here I'll just write an email that will simply match, and we'll just write a async. Now we need to just write a return await firebase firestore dot instance dot collection, and here I'll just need to pass a collection name which is users collection. So I'll just write a users, and here I need to just match, so that's why we'll pass dot where, and here I need to just match. So I'll write email should be equals to the mail, and when it is successfully matched, and we'll just pass dot get function to get the detail from the Firebase, and here I'll simply match the email field, and once we have matched, we can simply get that username and his image and his specific ID. I hope it is clear what I'm trying to explain. Now let's move to the login function, and there we'll simply call our query snapshot. So here we'll move to the login.dart, and here I just need to write a query snapshot, and here I'll just write query snapshot is equals to await database methods dot, and we'll simply call get user by email, and here I'm going to simply pass the string that will store. Now here comes the use of my name, my ID, and my image. Now we'll simply get his name, ID, and the image that I have told you now. So I'll just write my name is equals to $, and here I'll just write query snapshot dot docs 0, and here I just need to pass a field name that I need to simply call. So make sure that you write an exact field name, which is name. So I'm simply going to store a name over here. Now we need to do same for the email and the image. So that's why I'm just writing my email. Sorry, why I'm writing my email. We simply get an email from here, and we can store that in the string email. So we don't need email because we have already have an email. So I'll just write my ID, and here I'll just pass the ID, something like this, which is this ID, and we need to get his image. So we'll write my image, something like this. Yeah, once we have done all this thing, I need to just write await shared preference helper, and we are going to save that same thing that we have done in our which page, sign up page. Yeah, so once we have written all this thing, now our our user login function is ready. Just once the user simply log in the app, I need to simply push the user to the home page. So for that I need to use a navigator function here again. So we'll copy this and we'll simply paste it something over here. Yeah, now just call this, and we'll just pass this something like this. Yeah, now once we have done all this thing, we just need to pass like mail authentication. So we'll just write a controller, a mail controller, and same for the password controller. So just write controller and the password controller. Now when the user will tap to this signing button, I just need to call the login function, right? User login function. So for that I just need to wrap up with a gesture detector, and in the gesture detector, in the onTap method, I will just write if mail controller.text is not equals to space, and we'll just write and we'll write password controller.text is not equals to space. As you know that why I'm writing, so I don't need to repeat it again. So I'll just use a set state and we'll simply store all the string. Yeah, you will see that sign up and login page function is almost same. You don't need to look like there is a lots of changes, just that there is additional text field and here there are two text field. So that's a simple change that we need to do in the login and sign up page, and rather than all the things are almost same. So it is very easy to add this email authentication in these two pages, right? Now we'll need to simply call our user login function, something like this. Yeah, so once we have done all this thing, now say let's test our user login, like how it is working. So first I'm going to sign up with my one of my ID, and then I will use the same ID to log in the app. So this will, like, first we need to create an account, then I can use a login. I hope it is clear. So let's hot restart the app here again, and first I'll move to the sign up page, and here I'll just create one user profile which is Ayush, and write Ayush Gupta, Ayush123 at the rate gmail.com, and we'll same pass a password and we'll simply sign up in the app. Yeah, now let's log in with a same account. So I'll just write move to the login page. I'll just, so here you can see that there is like not a white cursor and all, so you can simply change all this thing. So let me do that, and I hope that I won't forget the ID that I've just signed up in the app. Yeah, so let me paste all the things quickly. Yeah, so here it is done. Now I will use the same ID. So what was the ID? Did I forgot? No, I reminded. I will write I use 123 at the rate gmail.com, and the password. Now you will see that the password is not in the dotted form. You can simply pass op secure text to true, and it will simply secure a text in a dotted form. Now I'll simply click to this signing button, and let's see. Yeah, so we have successfully logged in with the app with the same ID that I used to sign up, and our login page is also working brilliantly, as you can see. So our mail authentication part is done, and I teach you how to simply log in and sign up in the app by using a mail authentication. But till then, if you haven't hit that like button till now, then what you are waiting for? So hit that like button and show your support, and hit that subscribe button too, so that you won't miss out on any of the awesome videos we upload on this channel. So this series we have just started, so there will be some more upcoming series that I'm going to simply bring for you. So hit that subscribe button and show your support. Right now let's move here, and when we'll move to the home page, and here you can see that there is an option to add a post, but we haven't created a UI for our ad page till now. So let's move, and first we'll create a UI for our ad page, then we'll add a complete backend for the ad page. So let's move to the pages folder, and we'll simply create a new file name which will be add page.dart, and first I'm going to simply import the package by using material.dart, and we'll write a stateful widget name which will be like add page, something like this. Yeah, once we have written all this thing, we can simply pass a scaffold, a body, container, child, and a column, and a children. Yeah, something like this. Now once you have written all this thing, now here first I want to simply show the header for this page. So what we have done in our top places, I'm going to copy that same header. We'll copy this one. I guess it is okay. Yeah, we'll copy this, we'll simply paste it something over here, and we'll rename to like add post. Yeah, post. Yeah, I hope it is correct. Now here I need to just write add page. You can just rename to add post also. I've just written a random name because it's just like a hint, so that you can simply understand what really the page is. Yeah, so we need to pass a padding from the top also, so that you can see the things clearly. Yeah, so here it is add post, and we just need to write 4.5. It is okay. Now here again I'm going to provide a circular container just like top places. So why to write the thing and again, so copy and paste it, and it will simply save your time, right? Because time is very necessary and we should not waste it. Yeah, if you want you can remove the single child scroll view. I hope that it won't be very necessary on this page, and I have used like in the row. I don't need to use in the row. We'll paste outside a row, something like this. We can use enough space, so I'll use a size box height. Let's pass 30.0. Now once you have done all this thing, I hope that it is visible, and if not then sorry for that. But if you want I can simply change a color so that it can be clearly seen, because I can't see any type of container over here. Maybe we can simply pass a text first so that I can see the container. It is visible or not? I think so not. Or let's pass something like this. Yeah, let me see what will look good over here. I think so white color is okay. We don't need to do lots of changes. I think so this color is okay. And here first we are going to simply allow the user to upload the image for the post. So for that I need to just write a container, and in the container I just need to pass an height. Let's pass height 150, and we'll simply pass the width 150. Yeah, now here I need to show a child. Now child, because I need to just pass an icon, and in the icon I just need to write icons dot camera, and I just need to show the camera alt outlined, something like this. Now here I need to just write a decoration, a box decoration. Now we need to pass a border, which will be a border dot all, something like this. Yeah, now we need to just change the color, which will be colors dot black 45. We can pass the width 2.0, and we can also pass a border radius. So we'll write border radius dot circular 20. Yeah, so here it is, and here it will simply show the image. If you want you can increase the height and width of a container, something like this. I hope that the size of a container is okay, but if you want to increase more you can go it. Yeah, now here once we have added a post, now the post is done. Now we need to simply allow the user to enter like which place name it is. So I'll just write a text field to enter a place name, and then the location name, or you can write a city name. So first I need a city name, a place name, city name, then a third thing, a button to upload all this post, not to upload the post. Yeah, one more thing is there is a caption. So I forgot a caption. Yeah, so caption is also needed. So let's add all this thing. So first I need to copy the text widget, and we'll simply paste it over here, and we'll just write like, but I need to write a place name. Yeah, so here it is, change into black, decrease the font size, it is too much, and we need to use a cross. So here I use a cross access alignment dot start. I hope that we need to pass it over here, not over here. We need to pass it over here. We'll just write cross access alignment dot start. Now we need to center it, so we'll pass center widget. we need to provide some padding also. So let's pass the padding here itself. So left 20.0, and we can provide a space from the top. So use a size box, height 20.0, something like this. Yeah. Now here you can see the place name. Now we need to allow a text field to enter the place name. So for that I need to just write a container. You can pass child, text field, and here we need to just pass the color. So into a decoration, box decoration, color. Let's pass the some random color, not a random color, a customized color code for here for the text field. So let me find that color, because that is the unique color that I usually use in all the text field. So let me find this color. Yeah, so this is the color code that I am going to simply use, and here you can see that there is a line. Now you already know that how to remove this line. Input decoration, border, input border dot none, and it will simply remove this line. Now I can simply pass a space, so I'll use size box, height, and let's pass like 15.0. 15 it is okay, I guess. Now we can use a border radius also. We'll just write border radius dot circular, and let's pass 20. I hope it is clear. Now here I just need to do one thing. What it will be? The case will be hint text. So we'll just write hint text, and I'll just write enter place name, something like this. Now we can simply pass a padding edge insert dot only from the left, and we'll just pass 20.0. Yeah. Now I think so it will be 10, not 20, because 10 will look good over here. So here the user can simply enter a place name what they have. Now once the place name is done, I want to simply like add another thing, which is you can simply keep like a city name. I think so city name will be good, because the reason I'm writing a city name over here, because as you know that in the top places we are going to show all the posts that have been posted to that city. So we need to simply keep a track of like which city post has been posted, like it is for New York or Boston or any specific city, then we need to simply keep a track for that. Yeah, so that's why I'm going to write a city name, and we'll just write a enter city name. So here it is done. Now here we need to simply allow the user to add a caption. So for the caption I just need to copy this, we'll paste it over here, and we'll just write a caption, something like this. And here we'll just write enter caption dot 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 dot. Now the caption will not be in one line, it will be in more than one line. So I'll just write max line to 6, and it will simply increase this text field size. I hope it is clear. Now we can simply add a button to upload all this detail. So I'll just write container and decoration, box decoration, color we need to just pass colors dot blue. Yeah, and here I just need to pass a child and a text widget here again. So copy the text widget, we'll simply paste it over here, and here I just need to pass a text widget which is like a post. I think so post is okay. We can just write white, and here we'll just pass a width media query dot of context dot size dot width divide by 2, and here I can simply center it with the help of center widget. So I'll just wrap up with a center. Why center widget now? Okay. Yeah. Why center widget is not working over here? I hope that there is a problem in Mac. I can't execute to add a widget. So let me see this. I think so there is some problem or bug, maybe it is fixed, and I can simply wrap up with a center widget. And now I can again use the center over here, not a column, sorry, a center widget, something like this. Now I can use a size box so that I can provide a space. Let's pass 30.0, and here I can pass enough space. Let's pass the height maybe 200. I guess 200 will be too much. Sorry. Why I'm passing at 200? 90 also is also too much. So let's pass 50, and we need to just pass a border radius, and the border radius will be circular, and let's pass up to 10. Yeah, So so here you can see that we have simply created a post button. So when the user will upload or you can say traveler will upload an image of that place, they'll just write a place name, the city name, and the caption. Yeah, and they can simply post this, and that post will be shown in the home page. So this was just the UI. I know that we are connecting a Firebase, so I'll simply connect a complete backend to this add post page. Now here let's move to the add page.dart, and first, as you know that the user going to simply pick the image from the phone gallery, and that image will be simply shown over here. So we have already used an image picker package before, and that image picker package will be used now in this file. So here I'll just write a final and we'll just write a image picker, so that we can simply pick the image, and we'll just write image picker is equals to image picker. Yeah, something like this. Now once you have written this, now we need to just write a file, and here I'll create one file name which is selected image, and here I'm going to simply store all the file that we are going to simply pick from our phone gallery. Right now, once we have done this thing, now let's write a get image function. Now the get image function will be called when the user will tap to this camera icon. So for that I just need to write a future get image. Yeah, now I just might need to write a sync, and we'll just write var image is equals to, and we'll write await, and we'll pass picker to pick the image. So I'll just write pick image, and the source I'll just allow the source to pick the image from gallery. So I'll use image source dot gallery. Now we just need to pass a selected image equals to file, and we'll just pass image dot path. Yeah, something like this. Now once we have simply passed this, we can simply pass a set state over here. Yeah, so this is our get image function that will simply help us to pick the image from our phone gallery. Now there is one main thing that I want to simply tell you, that when you are adding a image picker to pick the image from the phone gallery, then you need to add some of the necessary permission in the iOS device. There is no necessary permission that you need to add for the Android device, because that's like Android tell you that you can simply pick the image from the phone gallery, you don't need any permissions. But Apple tell that the user need to simply, like, the developer, not a user, the developer need to simply pass some of the permissions, so that the user can simply allow the app get a image from the phone gallery. So we need to add some of the permissions in our info.plist file, so that we can pick the image. Yeah, so what will be the necessary permission? Let me show you. Yeah, so here you can see that I have added some of the necessary permission in info.plist file. So you can move to the iOS folder, then the runner, then info.plist file, and you can add this three necessary permission to simply use all the things that we are going to simply use in the app. This is just for the iOS device that I've told you now. Now let's move back to our add page.dart, and here as you can see that there are some necessary text field where the user have to enter the details. So to handle the text, you already know that we need to use a text editing controller. So I'll write text editing controller, and first it is a place name. So I'll write place name controller equals to new text editing controller. Yeah, now we need to pass same for the city name and the caption. So for the city name, I'll just replace place to city, and here I'll just replace place name to caption, something like this. Now I can simply need to pass all the controller in the necessary text field. So for that I just need to write a controller, and here I just need to write a place name controller, and same for the which one, the city name controller and the caption controller, and we can simply pass a caption controller, something like this. Now we can simply write a text and can use that text. Now once the user have simply filled this complete form, like here one thing I'm going to do, that here first when the user will tap to the post button, we are going to simply like move the image to the Firebase storage. Like first we need to simply store the image in the Firebase storage, and that storage image will be in the form of the link, and that link we can simply store in the Cloud Firestore, and then we can use that image. So this will be the complete process to how to handle the image. Now here first I'm going to simply do one thing. I need to wrap up our button post button with a gesture detector, and in the onTap method I need to just pass a necessary command to upload the image. So here first I'm going to pass like if selected image should not be equals to null. This means that the image should be picked from the phone gallery, right? Now here I wrote a selected image, but we need to also pass a selected image over here. So if the selected image is not equals to null, I mean that if the image is already picked from a gallery, then we need to simply show the image over here. So for that I'll use image.file, and here just will need to pass a selected image, something like this. Yeah. Now here you can simply pass the height and width to the image, something like this, and you can simply do one more thing. You can use a fit box fit.cover. Now once we have done this thing, we need to simply wrap up our image file with a clip react widget so that I can simply provide a border radius. So we'll write border radius dot circular, and let's pass 10 over here, and we need to also pass a center widget. Yeah. So these were all the necessary command. Now once we have shown the image, and if the image has been picked, we need to simply check that if all these text field are filled or not. So for that I just need to write like place name controller.text should not be equals to space, and like city name controller.text should not be equals to space, and caption controller.text should not be equals to space. Yeah, something like this. Now once you have written this, now we can simply upload the image. Now for that I just need to write a string add id, and here I'm going to use a random alphanumeric 10. As you know that we need to simply provide a unique id to the each image that we are going to simply upload here, not in the Firebase storage. Now the Firebase storage I have used many times before in most of the series. I think so in all the series we are uploading the image, so I have used many times before. I think so you don't have any problem, but if you are new, then I'll simply explain you why I'm using that. So I'll just write a reference, and in the reference I just need to write a Firebase storage ref is equals to, and we'll write Firebase storage dot, and here we'll pass instance dot ref, and here I'm going to simply create one folder name where I'm going to simply store all the image. So here let me show you, because I have my Firebase ID in which the Firebase storage is enabled. So I'm going to use that ID to show you how to upload a image to the Firebase storage, right? So let's move to the Firebase, and in the storage section, make sure that you need to simply go to the rules, and here in the rules you need to simply change from false to true. Yeah. So it's simply loading. So it's simply changed from false to true to upload this. Now here you can see the chat app, but don't need to worry. As I've told you that this is my Firebase account. As you know that Firebase storage is not free. So this is my account where the Firebase storage has been enabled. So that's why I'm going to use this account to simply connect it with my like Travelers app, right? So if you haven't followed our chat app, then you know that I've already uploaded a complete series on the chat app where we have added lots of things regarding a Firebase storage. Now here you can see that it will simply create this type of folder blog images, and here it going to upload one image after the another. Yeah, so that's why I simply written blog image over here, and we need to just write a child and a add id, something like this. Now once you have written all this thing, we just need to write a final, and we'll just need to write upload task equals to Firebase storage, and we need to write just this function which is Firebase storage. Why it's not appearing? So I need to copy, and we'll simply paste it something over here dot put file, and put file will simply help us to get the file that we have stored from the selected image. And once we have done all this thing, now we can simply get a download URL. So we'll write var download URL. As I've told you that the image will be in the form of the link once it is uploaded to the Firebase storage. So that's why I'm writing a download URL over here, and we just need to write await. So for that I just need to pass an async over here. I just need to write an async, not over here. We just need to write over here async await, and we need to write await task dot ref dot get download URL. Now here I just need to create a map and string dynamic. Yeah, now if you followed the last part, then you know the use of map, and we just need to write add post here, which is our map name. And first I'm going to simply upload the image, so I'll just write image, and here I'll just write the download URL that we have. Now once we have uploaded the image, we can simply pass a place name, so I'll just write a place name, and we'll write place name controller.text, and we need to do same for the city name, so I'll write city name, and we just need to pass city name controller.text, and same for the caption, so we'll just write caption, and here the caption will be caption controller.text, something like this. Now once you have done all this thing, now here let's move to the home page, because I need to show you something. Like here you can see the image, so we have an image, so here we have a place name which is Taj Mahal, Agra, city name Agra, India, caption we have this caption. Now here you can see that there is also an option not an option, here you can see that there is a user image and the username, so we haven't have a username and an image. Now there will be the use of like a shared preference that we have used, so here I'll just use a string name and image. So now we are going to simply get a data locally by using a shared preference, so I'll just write get the shared pref, which is our what function name, and here I just need to pass a sync name is equals to await shared preference helper dot get display name, something like this. Now here you can simply get an image, so write image await shared preference helper dot get user image, something like this. Now we can simply pass a set state over here, and here in the init state let's simply call get the shared pref, yeah, something like this. Now once we have done all this thing, here we need to simply pass the name and the image of the user. So for that I just need to write like a username, something like this. You can pass a username, and here I just need to pass his name. So for the name I just need to I just need to write a name and a user image, something like this. User image, yeah, we need to write a user image, and here I just need to pass an image. Yeah, so once you have done all this thing, now we need to simply upload a post to the specific user ID, or you can simply pass in all the post section also, it's not necessary. Yeah, so here I need to do one thing, we need to like copy this one function, and we need to simply paste it something over here. We need to just change our function name, which is add post, and here I'll just write a collection which is a post, and this is a specific doc ID and a set method. Right now here I can move to the add page, and here I'll just need to write await database methods dot, and we'll write add post and our map name which is add post, and here I need to pass a specific doc ID which is add ID. Now once the post has been uploaded, we need to simply show the toast message, or you can say the message that we have simply shown. The message will be what it will be, let me show you. Yeah, here it is. We need to copy this, we'll simply paste it something over here, and here I'll just show the green light. Yeah, you know, green light, red light. So here I'll show the green light, what it will be like, post has been uploaded successfully. Yeah, successfully, something like this. I hope that spelling is correct, if not then sorry. Yeah, so post has been uploaded successfully. Yeah, something like this. Now we need to just show this toast message once the post has been uploaded. Now let's check that what it going to happen, but for now I think so hot restart will work over here, or we need to simply restart the app again. Let me test it. I hope it should work or not. Yeah, so we haven't passed a get image call over here, so that I'm not getting anything. I just need to wrap up with a widget, not over here, to the container. And in the gesture detector, I just need to call a get image function. So I'll just write a get image function, something like this. Now let's hot restart it again. We'll tap to the, which one, this icon, it's crashed. Now the reason for the crash, you know that uh, because we have added some necessary permission and I'm using iOS device. I think so you won't face any problem in the Android device. So in the iOS device, when you added a necessary permission, you need to simply close and restart the app again. So let me do all this thing and then restart the app completely. Yeah. So I have rerun the app again. Now let's test the get image function. So I click to this camera icon and here you can see that it asks a necessary permission that I've told you. So here I will just allow and select a photos from my phone gallery. So let's upload this image over there. So now you will see this image. Yeah, so this is the image that I'm going to simply upload. Now what should I write? A place name, just like write a waterfall over here. I don't know exact place name, so I'll just write waterfall. City, let's pass New York. Oh, I think so there is like we pass a same controller to handle that. So what we have done over here, both the place we have passed a caption controller, we just need to pass a city name controller over here. Now just for the city, I'm just writing New York over here, and the caption you can write like this is a awesome place that you must visit. Yeah. Yeah. Now here comes our main thing. Now click to this post button and let's see what happens over here. Yeah, so post has been uploaded successfully and we have successfully seen a green light. Now let's see to the Firebase, like what all data has been uploaded to the Firebase. So here we'll simply refresh this page and here you can see the post collection that I've told you. So here you will going to see a post collection. Yeah, here you can see this is a specific doc ID and this is, you can see the caption that I have just added, a city name, now the image, and I'm going to simply open this image in my thing. So here you will simply can see the image is loading. So here you can see the place name, which is waterfall, the user image, and a Shivam, that the username who have added this image. Yeah, so I think so let's simply open the link over here. Yeah, so here you can see that this is the image that we have successfully added from our emulator. So all the things are working brilliantly and we can successfully add an image and everything. So our post page is done and we can successfully add a post in our travel app. Now let's move back to the home page, and here in the home page you can see that there is all the posts that have been shown over here. Yeah, here in the home page we are going to show all the posts that we have simply uploaded in the Firebase. Now to get a post, I need to use a stream builder. Now you know the use of stream builder. Now here first I'm going to simply write a stream, and first I'm going to just write a stream, and which is a stream, and here I'm going to write a stream which is a post stream. And now I'm going to simply create one function, and that function which will be a all post, and here I just need to simply write async, not an async, sorry for that. We just need to write a return, and here I just need to write a stream builder, and in the stream builder, now here I just need to write a context async snapshot. So the stream builder is something that you can simply use like if you want to get all the documents from a respective collection. So the best choice is a stream builder that frequently highlight the thing if you want to simply make any changes, like if you want to delete a data or specific sorry, like if you want to delete a specific document from any collection, the stream builder will highlight that in the app in just few seconds. So that's why I refer you to use a stream builder when you need to simply call some of the documents from a Firebase. Right now here I just need to write a sync snapshot, and here I just need to write something like this, and here I just need to return, and we'll just pass if snapshot has data. Like we need to simply check that if the respective collection, like post collection, has the data or not. So if it has a data, then we'll need to simply show that by using a list view builder, and if not, then we'll just show the container, right? So here I'll use dot has data, and we'll just pass list view dot builder, and in the item builder I just need to pass an context index, and here if we don't have any data, we just need to show a container, something like this. And once we have done this thing, we can simply pass an item count, which is snapshot.data. So it will item count will simply keep a count like how much document present in that respective collection that you want to call. So data.docs.length, something like this length. Yeah, so this is it, and this is item count. Now once we have shown this thing, I need to just pass padding edge inset dot 0. I don't need any unknowing space. I just need to write a scroll direction. I don't think so, because it is like axis dot vertical, and I just need to pass a sync wrap, and we just need to pass true. And here in the document snapshot, I just need to write document snapshot ds is equals to snapshot dot data dot docs, and here I'm going to just pass an index, something like this. Now I just need to pass a return, and here I'm going to simply, I think so I haven't passed a stream over here, so don't forget to pass a stream. It is much important thing. So I just need to add a stream, which is a post stream, and in the return I'm going to simply show this that we have just made for the UI. Yeah, so we'll copy this complete container from here, and we'll simply cut it from here, and we'll simply paste it something over here. Yeah, now once you have done this thing, we can simply get a data. So to get a data, first we need to write a function that will simply help us to get a data, right? So the data we are going to get is through the help of snapshot. So let's move to the database.dart file, and here I'm going to just write a future, and in the future I just need to pass a stream because we have used a stream builder, and here I just need to write query snapshot, and we need to just write a function name which is get posts, something like this. Just need to write async await, for that just return await firebase firestore dot instance dot collection, and in the collection we need to simply pass a post collection. So we'll paste it something over here dot, and here I just use dot snapshot function. Yeah, as I've told you the use of snapshot, I think so you can remind. Now here we'll move to the home page back again, and here I will just write one function name which is get on the load, and here I'll just need to pass an async post stream equals to await database methods dot get post, something like this, and we'll simply pass a set state, and in the init state I'll just pass get on the load function. Yeah, something like this. So once we have done all this thing, now we can successfully get all the details from the field we have added. So here you can see that image.network, because our image is in the form the link, and we just need to write ds, and what is the, so this is the image. So copy this, simply paste it over here. Now make sure that when you are copying a field from here and pasting it over here, then it should be exact. Like you don't give like a space, something like this, or in place of capital I you'll write small I, then you'll simply can't get the exact field from there, and it will simply throw the error. So make sure that it should be exact, right? As I've told you, it should be exact, but here you can see that we need to pass a user image, not this image. And here we just need to pass the username, so which is this name. So we'll copy this, we'll paste it something over here, and here we'll pass image.network, and we'll pass ds, and we need to get an image again. So we'll copy this image, we'll paste it something over here. Here we need to pass a location and a city name. So here I'll do one thing, we'll write ds. First I'm going to simply show the place name, something like this. Then I will use a comma, so for that I will pass something like this, and we'll again use plus ds, and then a location. So for the location I'll use a city name, and we'll pass city name. Now here I just need to pass like ds, and in the ds I need to pass a caption. So the caption is this caption. So we'll copy this, we'll simply paste it over here. Now like and comment I'm going to add, so don't need to worry about that. And let's call all the post function over here, over here. Yeah, all the post function over here, something like this. Now simply hot restart the app, and let's see the result. Yeah, so here it is, and here you can see the image, the user picture, his name, waterfall, New York, and this is a caption that we have added. Yeah, I think so it looks good. And this is how we can simply show the our first post in our travelers app. Yeah, I hope it is okay. Now we can pass some space over here. Yeah, so waterfall, New York, and this is awesome that you must visit. Sorry, this is awesome place that you must visit. So I just miss awesome place, sorry for that. Yeah, so this is awesome place that you must visit. Yeah, so this is how we can simply add a post in our travelers app, and that post will be directly shown in the our home page. Now let's move, and if the user are simply scrolling this and they simply see this post and they want to simply like the post and show the engagement, so we can simply use the like button over here. Now I hope that you have also hit that like button in our video too. If not, then hit that like button. I'm going to show how to add a like button in a post. So show your support by hitting that like button. Now once you have tapped that like button, now I'll show you how we can use a like button on this post. Yeah, so here what I'm going to do, that like for an example, let's think that there are two users, Ayush and Shivam. Yeah, now the Ayush are simply scrolling the app, and he simply hit that like button, and we simply change the color of this heart to red to indicate that the like has been done. Yeah, now Shivam is scrolling the app, and he simply hit that like button also on this post. Now the two users have simply hit that like button. Now the Ayush simply opens the app again, and he simply sees the post again. Like if he hit that like button before, then we simply show that yes, he hit that like button, so the color of this heart will be already red. We don't need to simply show in this form. I hope it is clear what I'm trying to tell. Yeah, now to handle this text case, not a text, a case, we need to use a array over here to simply track like which user have hit that button or not. Yeah, so for that I just need to move to the post, and in the post where we have added a post, we need to just add one more thing, which is a like, and in the like we'll keep on tracking like which all users have hit that like button. Yeah, so that we can simply show the color red over here once the user hit that like button. Like he don't need to simply press the like button again and again. Once he have pressed, then it is pressed. And now to add the our username, when we simply hit that like button to that array, here I'm going to simply move to the database.dart file, and here I'm going to simply create a future add like, and here I'm going to simply pass a string id, because we need to simply keep a track like which post I have liked. So that's why I'm going to pass a ID to keep a track of that post. Yeah, and we need to also pass a username, like which user has simply liked that post. So I'll just pass a username, or you can pass a user ID rather than a username, because there would be a chance like there will be a two-person with the same name, like Shivam Gupta will be the first user and same name can have with a second user, so two-person can have the same name, right? Because in this world 7 persons are almost same, you know that this is a fact. Yeah, so I'll just write async, and here we just need to write return await, and we need to just write firebase firestore dot instance dot collection, and here I need to simply pass a collection name which is a post. So I'll just write a post over here, and here we'll write dot, and I'll just write doc id to move to the specific id dot, and here I'll just write like update, and in the update method I'll just pass array union. Sorry, first I need to pass our field name which is like, and I'll just write union, sorry, field value dot array union, and it will simply add the my id to that array. Yeah, so this is the function to add a id to that array. So here I'll pass user id, and it simply says that we can't pass this because it is a list, so that's why we need to simply pass that in a square bracket. So I'll just use a square bracket something over here like this. Now once we have done all this thing, we can use like this. So this is the function. I know that this is a new function, I haven't taught this before on my channel. So this is a function when you are adding an array, and you want to simply add some strings on that same array, you can use field value dot array union, and it will simply add the specific id to that array. Now let me show you what I'm telling about. So here I'll just create one more array. So here I will use a array, and our field name is like, which is this like, and here I'll just, for example, let's add some random username and just create this. So this is a like field, you can say, and this is an array. Now I'll simply show you when I'll press to this like button what it going to happen. So this is an interesting thing, you will see that how it going to work over here. Yeah, now here once I simply like wait a second, if the ds like dot contain my user id, so for that I need to get my user id first by using a shared preference. So I to write a shared preference again. So copy this, simply paste it something over here, and we need to just write our id, and here I'll write id is equals to await shared preference helper dot get user id, something like this. Now once you have written this thing, I will refer that use await, and will simply call get the set pref over here, and here I'll just pass that if there is my id present on this like array. So I'll write that if dot contain will simply check that if it has my array or not. So I think so contains or contain, I am confused between contain or contains what it is. So let me check that what is exactly it is a contain or contains. It is contains, not contain. And once we have simply matched the id, we'll need to simply show the icon, and the icon will be like icon, and the icon dot favorite, and the color will be simply colors dot red. Yeah, something like this. I hope it is clear. Now once I tap to that like button, I just need to add my name over there. So I'll just pass on tap, and we'll simply call the function that we have written. So let async await database methods dot add like, and here I'm going to simply pass ds dot id, and my id, which is id. Yeah, something like this. So here it is done. Now I'll simply hot restart the app here again, and here I can simply see the first post. Now I'll simply click to this like button and let's see what happened over here. But for that I just need to also pass a set state over here, something like this. Now I'll simply click to this, and here you can see that it simply changed the color of an heart from, like it was an outline, and it is filled with a red color to indicate that I have simply hit that like button. Yeah, so this is how you can simply show the like button, and if you want you can increase a size up to 30. Yeah, so now let's move to the Firebase and let's see what happened over there. So in the like you can see that it simply add my username, not a username, my user id. And now when I'll simply hot restart the app again, the image, the post will already show that I've hit that like button, and it won't reset to the, yeah, so it already shows that I've hit that like button to this post. So that's why I've simply used a like array over here. So this will simply make the app like more user friendly. Now you need to simply think about all the aspect and make this app, like you can't simply like show the like button once, and once the user simply relaunch the app the like is gone. So it is not going to work like this. When you are making app, then simply make the app with all the aspects. I hope it is clear. Yeah, now let's move, and once we have done a like button, then we'll simply move to our comment. And here in the comment, when the user who is seeing the post and want to simply comment about this post that the traveler has done, and the traveler can simply check all the comments that they have got, then to handle that I need to simply create one comment section over here. So let's move to the pages folder and we'll simply create a new file name, which is comment.dart. And here first I'm going to import the package by using material.dart, and we'll write a stateful widget name, which will be simply a comment. Yeah, now once we have done all this thing, we can simply pass a scaffold, body, container, child, and a column. Yeah, and a children. Yeah, so once we have done this thing, now I can do one thing. Like here what I'm planning is this. First I'm going to simply show the headline of the page that we are going to handle. So let's move to the head page, and I'm going to simply add all the things like a padding and all, and we'll simply paste it something over here. And here I'll just rename to like comment page, comment, add comment. We can use add comment, I guess it's okay. Yeah, add comment. Now let's move to the page so that I can show you what all code I'm writing in this page. So I'll just move to the comment page from here, and here you can see the add comment page. Now I need to decrease font size because it's too big, and here I just pass like 3, no 3, 5, 7. Yeah, it's okay, it's on the complete center. Now again the circular thing, you know that. So to show that circular thing, I mean the circular container, we need to use the expanded widget, copy it up to here. Now I'm going to simply paste it something over here, where over here. Yeah, now we need to use brackets and all to simply do that case. I think so it is too much. Yeah, it's okay. Now I can simply pass a children. Now once we have passed a children, we can pass enough space. So we'll push a size box height, let's pass 40.0, something like this. I hope it is okay, or we can pass up to 30. Yeah, so once we have done this thing, now here what I'm going to do is that first I'm going to show all the comments over here and a text field so that the user can simply add a comment. So first I'm going to simply write, like first create a UI of this comment page. Then I'll show you how to add a comment and show that comment in this page. Yeah. So for that I just need to simply create a container over here, and in the child I'll just pass a row, a children, and first I'm going to show the user image. So for that I'll use image.asset and we'll just pass images, which is void.jpg, and I'll pass the height. Let's pass the height 50, width 50, and a fit box fit dot cover. Yeah. So now you are going to simply see that image, which is this image. Yeah. Now first I'm going to simply use a clip react so that I can provide a border radius to this image. So I'll use a clip react border radius dot circular, and we'll simply pass a 30 over here. So this is the image. I can increase the height and width of an image. I think so 90 will be too much. Yeah, it's too much. Let's pass up to 80, and we can do up to 60. I think so 80 is also too much. Let's pass 70, I guess. Yeah, it is okay. Now once we have shown the user image that have add a comment to that post, then we need to simply show his name and the comment that he have posted. Yeah. So for that I just need to use a column widget after this clip react. So I'll use a column widget, and in the column widget I need to use a text widget here again. So we'll copy this text widget, we'll simply paste it something over here, and we'll just write a name, and I'll just paste my name, which is Shivam Gupta. Yeah, and here I'll just write black. Rather than passing a complete black color, we can pass some shade of a black color, and we can use like this. And rather than bold, we can use W500. I guess it is okay. We can decrease the font size up to 18, and we need to bring at the top. So I need to be write a cross access alignment dot start, something like this. Now we can pass a space. You can use size box width 20.0, something like this. Here it is done, and here you can see the username. Now we can show the comment that he have added. So here I'm going to use a text widget. Will simply paste, and what comment I should write. Yeah, we will surely visit that place. Yeah, we will surely visit that place. It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah. So here you can see the text, but there will be a chance that the comment will be very long. So to handle that case, first I need to pass a cross. So that cross access 11.start, and here I'll just pass a different color of black, something like this. And here I just need to wrap up with a container widget, and I'll just provide a space, which is media query dot of context dot size dot width divided by 3, so that I don't see the overflow pixel error, something like this. And here you can see the user image, the username, and the comment he has added. So this is how we can simply show that. But if you want, you can do some more thing. Like if you want to, you can pass a decoration, a box decoration. You can pass a colors dot white. Yeah, you can simply pass one more thing, that will be, I hope it is okay, padding agency dot all. Let's pass up to 8, I guess. And here we can simply see the container clearly by passing a material widget. We'll pass elevation 3.0, copy the border radius, we haven't passed that, so we'll write border radius dot circular, and let's pass 10. Now we need to copy this border radius. We'll simply paste it something over here like this. Yeah, so here you can see the name, not a name, a comment that we have added. Now once we have shown the comment, we can simply show the text field. So to show the text field where the user can enter a comment, so first I'm going to just create a container, a child text field. Yeah, decoration, input decoration. Why I'm writing input decoration? Sorry, input decoration will be in text field. So box decoration, color, we just need to pass the color, which will be colors.white. So I'll just write colors.white, something like this. Now in the text field, I just need to write a decoration, input decoration, border, input border dot none. Yeah, So here you can see the text field, but I need to bring a text field something over here so that I can provide the enough space, but I will handle that case when I will get a data from the Firebase, so don't need to worry about that. So I'll pass the height 20.0, something like this. Yeah. Now here what I'm thinking that let's provide a border. So I'll pass a border dot all, not over here, which will be border dot all, and we'll pass like, so here you can see the border. We can pass the colors dot black, and let's pass 45. I guess it is okay. And we can also pass a width. We'll pass the width like 2.0, something like this. Now here I can use a border radius. So I'll just pass a border radius, which is border radius dot circular, and we'll simply pass a 10, something like this. Now here you can see the text field. Now I can simply show the hint text also over here. So to show the hint text, I will do one thing. What I'm going to do is that here I will just write what I'm going to write in here in the inside input decoration hint text, and in the hint text I'll just write like enter comment, write a comment. Why to write a comment, something like this, and use dot dot dot. Yeah, so this is it. And here I can simply pass a padding, so just write padding as insert dot only from the left 20.0. Yeah, so here it is, and the user can simply write a comment and can post the comment, but there is no button to show that post thing. So let's create that button. So here I will do one thing. I will use a row widget. Yeah, we'll use a row widget, something like this. Now you will see that there will be an error, I'm sure that. Yeah, so for that I just need to use a expanded widget over the container, so that I can tell the container like how much space he need to use. So I'll just pass expanded widget. Now you can see the text field. Now here I'm going to just write in container decoration, a box decoration. Now the color will be simply colors dot blue. Yeah, and here I'm going to simply pass a child. Now the icon will be icons dot colors dot white, icons dot send, and then the color will be colors dot white. Yeah, so here you can see this, but we need to pass a size box width 10.0. I need to also increase the height of an container. So for that I will use a padding as insert dot all, and let's pass 5 first, then I will increase the size of an icon. So let's pass size 30.0 will be okay, I guess. I hope it is okay, and we'll pass 8. 8 is okay, and here I can use a decoration. Decoration is already passed. We'll use a border radius dot circular, and let's pass a 10 over here. So here you can see that I've simply added a button to post a comment that the user will simply write over here. Yeah, so now let's add a complete backend to this page. So first I'm going to use a text editing controller to handle a text. You already know that I've used many times before. So I'll write controller equals to new text editing controller, something like this. Yeah, now once we have done this thing, we need to simply add our first comment in that post. So what I'm going to do that, here you can see the post collection, a specific document ID, and this is a field. Now here I'm going to create one more collection, which is a comment, and in this comment collection I'm going to simply show all the comment that different user have done, right? So for that I need to do one thing, like here I just need to wrap up with a gesture detector, and in the onTap method first I need to get a user image and his name. So I'll use a string over here, and first I get the user name. So I'll write user name and a user image, so that I can simply show the user image and the name, as you can see. And we'll just write a comment, and we'll simply call all this thing, which is user image, and this dot user name. Yeah, something like this. and something like this. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so now what we can do is that what is that. So here I will just create a map, and in the map I'll just write a string dynamic, and we'll just write add comment is equals to, and here I'll just pass my image. So I'll just write user image, and not my image, a user image who is commenting on this post, and we'll just write username. Sorry, we don't need to write like this, sorry for that. Widget dot username, sorry, username. Now we need to simply pass, sorry, user image and the username, widget dot username, something like this. And now I need to simply show the comment. I hope I pass a controller. No, so controller, and I need to just pass comment controller. I need to add a comment, so I'll write comment something like this. See, comment controller dot text. Yeah, now once we have done this thing, now we need to simply add a comment to the respective post. So we need to move to database.dart file to write our function to add a comment here. So write add comment here, comment, and here I'll move to the respective post. So I'll write exact collection name, which is post. We'll move to the ID, which is this ID. Yeah, and here I'm going to create one more collection, which will be like comment, and here I'm going to use a add method, something like this. Yeah, here it is done. Now here in the comment I need to also get a post ID, and we'll simply pass this dot post ID, something like this. Now once we have done this thing, we can pass a async await database methods dot add comment. We'll pass the map name and the post ID, which is widget dot post ID. Yeah, so this will simply add a comment over there. So let's test this, like how it is going to work. Why we are facing the error? The error is because of this. So let's move to the home page first, and let's add execution for this. Where we have shown the comment here, over here. Yeah, so we'll wrap up with a gesture detector, and in the on tap method I will just pass like navigator dot push, and we'll push the user to the comment page. So I'll just write material page route, we'll pass a context, and in the context I'm going to simply push the user to the which page? Add page, right? So I'll just write add page, sorry, not add page, a comment page, a comment page, comment, and here I'm going to simply push the user to the comment page. I hope that we make one mistake, like don't write a comment over here, because there will be some function named comment. So we need to simply rename a symbol, and we'll just write comment page over here, something like this. And now I can simply use a comment page over here. So I'll just write a comment page. Now I can pass a user image, so which will be the image of an user, his name. So I'll just pass the name and the ID, which is a post ID. So I'll just pass ds.id. Yeah, now we'll simply hot restart the app again, and I will simply tap to this comment, and will simply move to that respective section. I hope that it should work. I think so. There is a problem, which is .html. So we need to remove this .html. This is like a bug that we need to remove, and here we'll simply hot restart the app again, and let's test the app again. So here I'll click to this, and we'll simply move to that comment page, and simply add a first comment like wow, it is great. Wow, it is great. And we'll simply send the comment. Yeah. So once the comment is sent, I need to simply blank this comment section. So for that, I need to do one thing, like in the comment page, I can like do one thing, which is comment controller.text, and we'll need to just make it space so that I can simply blank it down once it is sent, and we can use a set state. Yeah. So let's test this, and we'll simply refresh this page first. And here you can see the post, the ID that I have used, the comment collection as you can see, and the specific doc ID. And this is a comment that I've just added from the app, which is wow, it is great. And you can see that it is working brilliantly, and we can add our first comment over there. Yeah, so once we have added all the comments, I need to simply show the comment in our add comment page. So for that, I need to use a stream builder here again. So for the stream builder, I will do one thing. Why to write the thing again and again? So I'll move to the home page and just copy this top function from here, and we'll simply paste it over here, and I'll just rename the function name to add all comments. And here I need to just create a stream, which is a comment stream, and we'll simply call this stream over here. So I'll just write a comment stream, something like this, call the document snapshot, and here I'll just pass all the brackets and all so that I can simply execute all the things. I think so, rather than writing this thing, let's call this, otherwise you can't fix the bracket and all, it will simply throw the error. Like if you want to write a code again, then you can do that, but I want to simply paste it, so I've tried to simply paste it. Yeah, so I'll just write a comment stream over here, and we'll rename the function name to all comments. And here I'm going to simply copy that I've just made for the UI, which is this one, which is this one, which one, material widget one. So we'll copy this, we'll paste it something over here. Where over here, up to here it is, I guess. Yeah, it's okay or not. I think so, it's not. Yeah, here it is done. Now let's write a function to call our comment stream from our database.dart file. Yeah, so here I will just get all the details from the snapshot that we have passed. So we'll copy this, we'll paste it over here, we'll write get comments. I'll move to the post collection, and I need to move to the specific ID, so I just pass a string ID so that I can move to the specific post ID. So I'll just write doc ID dot collection, and in the collection I'll pass the respective collection. So the respective collection is comment, which is this collection, as you can see the comment. Now once we have moved to this, I'll pass dot snapshot. Yeah, it is okay. Now let's move over here. I will just pass that function, so I'll write get on the load function over here. I'll just pass async comment stream equals to await database methods dot get comments, and here I'm going to pass the ID, which is a post ID, something like this, and we'll pass a set state, and in the init state I can simply pass get on the load function, something like this. Yeah, so here it is, and here it look good, I guess. A comment stream, yeah, all comments, something like this. I hope it is clear. Now we need to pass a network, and we need to call all the details from the Firebase. So here I'll write ds, and we need to pass the user image first. So we'll copy this user image, we'll paste it something over here, and we need to show the user name. So we'll write ds the user name, which is this name. Again, copy this, paste it over here, and we need to get his comment. So write ds and a comment, which is this comment. So copy this, paste it over here. Yeah, so here it is, and now we can simply call this function, which is all comment, where over here, which is over here, all comment, and I can simply wrap up with a container, and I can pass a enough height so that I can move this text field over here. So I'll pass height media query dot of context dot size dot height divided by 1.2, no, 1.5. You can set it according to your need. Yeah, 1.4 is okay. Now here I'm simply hot restart the app again, and we'll click to this comment icon and we'll move to the comment page. And here you can see that this is the post, not a post, a comment that I've added from this comment page, and this we have successfully get from the Firebase. Yeah, so here it is done, and we have added all the things for our comment page, and we can see our first comment over here. Yeah, so let me add one more comment like, yes it is great, yes it is great, we must visit. Yeah, so I'll simply send this, and here you can see that comment has been added successfully. Now here I can simply do one thing, I can wrap up with a container, we can pass a margin and insert dot only. From the bottom I need to just pass 20.0, which will be the enough space. Yeah, so here you can see the first comment and a second comment. Now here I can add some more comment like, wow, what a app it is. Yeah, so this is the third comment, and well, we'll move back and we'll move to the comment page, and we can simply see all the comments. So this is the comment page I have done, and still you haven't hit that subscribe button till now, then what you are waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and show your support and be a part of this awesome Flutter family, right? So now I'm going to simply speed up the things. So here in the top places page, will simply move, and here in the top places you can see that I have added some of the backend for our top places page. So here I basically want that I've told you that when the user will simply press to this Dubai, then they will get all the posts related to Dubai, same for India, Mexico and France. Yeah, so this was the reason for creating our top places. Now here, once the user will tap to the Dubai like this image, then they will simply move to the post places page. So let me show you what I have simply shown in the post places page. In the post places page, there is just a simple thing that you already know that, because we have already used a shared preference, a stream builder, a snapshot, how to simply get all the documents from a respective collection. Yeah, so that's why I've simply created my post place, and here I'm getting a simply the place that the user have select. So for an example, if the user simply select Dubai, then the place will have Dubai, same for India. Now in the string name image ID, I am simply getting all the data by using shared preference, and here you can see that in the all post function I am simply creating a stream builder and a place stream. Now in the place stream, what I am going to do is that here you will see that I have written this get post place function, and in the post I am going to simply match the city name. So the city name, as you know that when the user will add a post, they are going to add a city name. So that's why I have added a city name there in the post page. So for example, if they simply post and in the app for a Dubai place that they have visited, I mean the traveler, then the city name will be set to the Dubai, and here it will simply match that when the user will type that if there is any of the post that simply match with Dubai, then we are going to simply show that in the post place dart file, right? So that's why I've simply created this dart file, and here, so for an example, if I will click to Mexico, then here you can see that in the this is a post place dart file, and here you can see that the name of an page has been shown according to the place I select. I have selected Mexico, then it simply shows me all the posts related to the Mexico over here. So this is the use of our top places page over here. I hope it is very clear. And here these are all the same things that we have done to show a post that we have done in our home page. Yeah, so this was a simple thing. Now let's move back to the home page, and in the home page here you can see the search bar. Now in the search bar, as you can see, that user can simply search their destination like they want to simply visit, right? Now here, so for an example, if they will simply search for Mexico and here they will search Mexico, then it will simply show the Mexico location over here. Now the reason behind it, from where it going to simply show the location, I will show that what I have done in the Firebase. So let's move to the Firebase, and here you can see that I've simply created a location collection, and here I've simply added the location that I want to show, and here you can simply add that in the Firebase like a Mexico, the Mexico image, and the search key. So the search key, let's move to the home page first. As I have added a search bar like many times, like 9 to 10 times before in my most of the series, so I don't want to simply show the complete process of the search bar. So this is the code that we have written for the search bar over here, and here you can see that I am simply getting a data from the search function. So I have simply written a search function. So in the location I am going to simply pass a search key, and for an example, if I will write M over here, then it will show me all the location that will start from M. So this is the advanced searching feature that I have simply integrated in the app. Yeah, so these were all the things that I have done. Yeah, in our home.dart file, as you can see, this is a search function that I have created and a bool search, and here when you will move to the search bar that we have passed, so where the search bar we have passed, here you can see the search bar. Here you can see the text field. I've simply passed a text field and a controller so that I can handle a text that the user enter on the text field, and in the onChange function I've simply passed this case so that the initial search function will be simply called and we can simply search the respective places, right? So these are all the things, and here you can see that I've written this function to simply pass a search. You can simply pause a video and can write a code, because I'm simply showing you all the code that we have simply passed in the search function. And if you want to simply get a source code, I will simply provide the link in the description box. You can simply get it from there. Yeah, so we have made a complete app from the scratch, and you have added one more app to your app bucket list. But now if you want to add some more apps to your app bucket list or in your resume, then I will simply provide you the playlist, because as I've told you, I've already made 10 to 13 apps before on this channel, so you can follow them and can get to know lot more about the Flutter and the Firebase. Now if you haven't hit that like button till now, then what you are waiting for, because now our app is also completed, and this is a travel app series that I've simply brought for you all. And hit that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of the upcoming videos we upload on this channel, as I'm going to plan some more interesting series that I will bring on this channel. So until then, keep coding, keep having fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.